Hello and welcome to Retrospection, a podcast in which we take a look at an old film or TV show and somehow end up with a longer running time than the actual film or TV show we're talking about. My name's Colin, and welcome humans, I am ready for you.
Ugh. And my name's Paul, and I hate outside. I hate it.
Yeah, I can tell from your pasty white skin.
I got a nice tan this summer, actually. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, I see it on the top of your head. In this episode, we'll be watching the influential sci-fi film Logan's Run from 1976. IMDb's splendidly succinct synopsis is an idyllic sci-fi future has one major drawback. Life must end at the age of 30. Which sums up my life, really.
It sums up a lot of our lives, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What am I talking about? I'm very happy.
Good.
Yes, I'm a happy 44-year-old.
You might not say your actual age.
Oh, I'm proud of it.
Okay. Logan's Run stars Michael York as Logan, Richard Jordan as Francis, Jenny Agutter as Jessica, Roscoe Lee Brown as Box, Farrah Fawcett as Holly, she's credited as Farrah Fawcett Majors, Michael Anderson Jr. as Doc, and Peter Ustinov as Old Man.
Old Man.
That's his credit name, yeah.
I'd love to play Old Man.
Don't worry, you will soon. Directed by Michael Anderson, written by David Zelluck Goodman, and very loosely based on William F. Nolan and George Clayton's novel, and the music is by Jerry Goldsmith.
Yeah, it's very loosely based, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, Logan's Run was also a year later a short-lived TV series which sprinted for 14 episodes.
Do you remember the TV series?
Nope, never seen it.
I think it turned up on ITV, which is a TV station in the UK. I think it ran on a Sunday afternoon back in the late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember it? I remember a guy with big bushy eyebrows.
Okay, that may be just a dream you had.
It's possibly, yeah.
The movie had a troubled history in reaching the screen. Originally a project produced by George Powell from a Richard Maybaum script, but the budget and the logistics of his story were just too much, and the project was sold to Sal David and went for a number of rewrites until it reached the story we see today. The original story was set on a sanctuary called Argus, where people queued up looking through little books and collected small pens.
Do you know what? I knew you were going there.
Did you?
I thought if he doesn't go there, I'll do it, but I had faith in you. I knew that's where you were going.
Thank you. So the film won a Special Academy Award for its effects, especially because it uses a new technique to portray holograms and extensive use of wide-angle lenses which were not common at the time. 9 sound stages were built, including one containing the largest miniature city ever built at that time. And finally, I should mention that Logan's Run was the most expensive film MGM had made in 10 years, mostly because of the sets.
Yeah, it cost $7 million to make, and it made $25 million.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it is
that's
in
a
our
hit
book.
in my book.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you read about all the unused footage that got sold off?
No, what was it sold? Who bought it?
Well, there were lots of unused footage, and it was lost in what they call the Great MGM Purge.
Oh,
there's a guy called the guy that owned MGM at the time, Kerkorian.
Was it? Did he have a stutter in his name?
He did, yeah, Captain Kirk.
Okay.
He sold most of the studio's archives, and then what he couldn't sell, he just binned.
Wow.
It's kind of like when we have a purge of our DVD collection, really, isn't it?
No.
Well, you don't do that.
The only time I've ever removed a film from my collection is if I've replaced it by a better version of that film.
Oh, like I did with my DVD copy of Highlander Endgame when I bought it on Blu-ray.
A better version of that would be an empty case.
I remember the episode. Yeah. Now, this director, he directed Doc Savage.
Oh, the Man of Bronze.
Man of Bronze, yeah. That's got to be something that we might have to look at in the future.
I think Warner Archive have either just done or going to a Blu-ray edition.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
that's got to be a purchase, I think. I meant for you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This film, Logan's Run, it was only greenlit after the success of Soylent Green and Westworld.
Yeah, it's funny, I always lump this film, Soylent Green, Omega Man, kind of together. I don't know why. They have a kind of look and feel about them that's similar.
It is kind of bizarre, though, isn't it, to think that this was made in 1976, and in 77 we got Star Wars, which looks and feels completely different to anything else in the 70s, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's true. Well, unless you have anything else, let's hear the trailer.
Go for it.
Just imagine a world where you will hold your entire future in the palm of your hand, when a tiny glowing crystal will guide you through an existence in which each day is more wonderful than the last, where it will be possible for you to obtain the fulfillment of every fantasy, the satisfaction of every vanity, the absolute attainment of every wish.
Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer presents the Saul David production of Logan's Run. A fantastic journey through a world beyond imagination. Welcome to the 23rd century. The perfect world of total pleasure. Imagine a world in which you need never be alone. You touch a switch, turn a dial, and the perfect lover steps into your arms. Every pleasure is yours to experience.
Runner!
There's just one catch.
When the tiny crystal in the palm of your hand flashes its final message, your time is up. Michael York is Logan.
Run, Logan!
Policeman in a perfect world.
No!
Trained to track down runners.
Run, Logan!
Until he is forced to run himself.
He's a runner.
Logan! I'm your friend, I understand. We all go crazy once in a while. But she's a runner, and it's over.
Overwhelming, am I not?
Box, an incredible being. More than human, more than machine. Diabolical guardian of the gateway to freedom. For Logan and the woman who loves him.
Terminator.
I've never seen a face like that before. That must be the look of being old.
MGM takes you into a new age of adventure in the first motion picture of the 23rd century. Logan's Run. It begins where imagination ends.
It tells you everything you need to know, obviously.
Yeah, and more.
And more. He's got a great voiceover.
Yeah, very, very manly.
You didn't listen to it, did you?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Was it not manly at all?
I'm not going to tell you now.
Right.
I'll post it on YouTube. You can watch it after the fact.
So, let's discover if we'd want to join in with Logan's marathon, or would we rather leg it?
I'll tell you what, though, it might be a marathon, but I'm certainly not snickering at it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Do what? I didn't do anything.
There was no even logic for bringing that in.
Well, you dangled it in my face, so I had to.
Whoa, no, I didn't. And I deny any time that occurred.
Trust me, if there was anything dangling in my face, that laptop would be closed straight away.
Take your head off.
All right, what are you going to do? Fling it around like a chopper?
Clues in the name.
Yeah, exactly. Chopper Squad.
You keep bringing that show up.
Actually, you brought it up last time.
That nobody remembers except you.
You remembered it because you brought it up.
I'm denying it now. This is how it works.
Go on.
All right. So we open with the roar of the MGM lion and straight into some text on the screen. Sometime in the 23rd century. Now, it's good to not be specific.
Yeah, I thought that as well. I was sometime,
But they ruin it later by actually bringing the specific year up.
They actually mention the year quite a lot, don't they?
Yeah. So, what other film begins with the text in the 23rd century?
Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Oh, I'm glad you got that, because if you hadn't, I would have ridiculed you for the rest of your life.
I know, exactly. That's why I was desperate not to disappoint you.
Yeah. So, sometime in the 21st century, the survivors of war, overpopulation, and pollution are living in a great domed city, sealed away from the forgotten world outside. Here, in an ecologically balanced world, mankind lives only for pleasure, freed by the servo mechanisms which provide everything. There's just one catch. Life must end at 30 unless reborn in the fiery ritual of carousel. This text, I like it, but there's just one catch seems very loose and friendly for a text on a screen. It's like, there's just one catch. It just seems very like social or something.
To be honest with you, I thought that I was just reading the Brexit manifesto.
Yeah, so my question to you is, would you like life like that?
Living in a almost utopian world.
Yeah.
That you earned, but once you're 30, that was it.
Yeah, but I think 30 is a little young. So let's say 45. So now, does that appeal to you, that kind of thing where you could live that kind of free, do whatever you want, indulge your pleasures until you're 45, and then that's it? I mean, they say they're going to reborn in the fiery ritual of carousel, but let's just assume you're dead. Let's go with that. So how does that feel for you?
There's a little glint in your eyes. You're telling me this, Colin. I don't know if I like this very much.
Well, it's not glint. It's just.
Is it a tear? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not real.
I would like it if I was still 25. Yes. Not so keen on it when I'm 45, and in about 6 months' time, I'm going to be 45. Yeah.
Okay.
But 25, yeah, I could go with that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, let's face it. If someone told you that you were 25,
yeah,
but you were going to die when you were 45.
So if I think I'm a year older than what I am, so 25, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And you're going to die when you're 45.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, it's no big deal, is it?
At 44, I still don't think it's a big deal.
What, that you're going to die at 45?
I've kind of seen everything now. I've done everything I want to do. Watched all the films I want to do. Bond movies are shit now, so I'm done.
Yeah, but you know what keeps me going?
Drugs.
No.
Beer.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. No. It's that idea that next sweet Marvel movie that's going to come out.
Just watch one of the other ones.
You keep telling me that.
As the music builds up, we move across the landscape towards the domes of the city. Now, this model work.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good? Or is it not so good?
The outside is not great. The inside is better.
I'm thinking about this, and it's... If I was in... those museums that you go to and they have like a miniature version of the city that the museum's in or something, and the lights come on and stuff, and you look at it and you go, wow, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is. It looks amazing as a model. You're like, wow, that is a very good model. That's a great model. It's very detailed. Looks like a model though.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not it's not a good lifelike city, but it's a good model if that's all it's meant to be.
Do you think it looked better at the time in the pre-HD days, or do you think it always looked like a model?
I think it always looked like a model.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it is better on the inside.
Isn't most things.
You read my mind. It's nice music, though, isn't it? I like the music.
Yeah, and you notice the music changes. When it's outside, it's instrumental. When it's inside the city, it's electronic.
Yeah, it's a good mix of the two, I think, as well. Yeah. They really work well together. It's one of Jerry Goldsmith's finest ones, I think, this.
Ooh, steady on, though, Paul.
Yeah, no, I really like the music in this.
Gosh. So we move into the dome and we fly over the city. We see buildings, beautiful landscapes, and transportation tubes linking everything together.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of transportation infrastructure we always dreamed we'd have.
Never going to happen.
Nope.
No.
So we cut to a baby in a medical crib. The baby has a white glowing device on the palm of its hand. There's a knocking, and we see Logan hammering the window, looking at the babies, and on his palm there is a glowing red device.
Mm-hmm.
And Francis approaches, Francis is his colleague, and wants to know what Logan is up to. Logan's happy because it's not every day they authorize a new Sandman, and this one is Logan 6, even though there's no way of knowing if the baby he can see is actually the Sandman.
Yeah, and then Francis he takes out his weapon and he starts banging it on the glass of the window, doesn't he? He's got your level of subtlety there, Colin.
I'm very subtle.
Really?
Yeah, I've never told you about the problems you've got.
We both know that's not true.
That's
Any
true.
chance you get.
Yeah. Even in the next hour.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, because Francis says, what does it matter? It's not even yours anymore. And then Francis hammering on the glass sends an intrusion alarm and lights begin flashing. And Logan clears the alarm with his authorization.
Mm-hmm.
And they leave.
What do you think of the Sandman costumes?
They're a pretty 1970s idea of what the future will look like.
That's the thing, isn't it? I mean, these costumes, they do look a bit like pajamas, don't they? But why is it that all 1970s futuristic movies still look very 1970s, don't they?
Would you say that 1980s futuristic films don't look like the 1980s?
Not as much as the 70s ones, I don't think.
Did Star Trek the motion picture look like it was in the 70s? I guess to a certain degree it did,
the uniforms did, the sets didn't.
Mm.
There's something about those one-piece uniforms, and there's something about when we see the civilian clothes later in this film in a minute.
Right.
There's something about those one-piece things that just scream 1970s, don't they?
Yeah, I agree. So we see another shot of the city on the transportation tube that Francis and Logan are taking. As they get out of the transport, Francis is pointing out that only crazies hang out at nurseries, and that there'll be a couple of new Sandmen in there tomorrow because some of their guys are on the carousel tonight, and Sandmen always renew. I know. Logan says, well, you can't know that it's just assumed, one for one. One is terminated and one is reborn. This is the balance that everybody is taught. Logan wonders about it sometimes, but Francis, he doesn't question it at all.
No, he's full on sold on the idea, isn't he?
He is. And he bumps into a man wearing red with a silver collar around his neck. They stare at each other for a second. Francis looks annoyed and the man quickly moves away. And Francis continues the conversation, saying that Logan wonders too much for a Sandman. But Logan asks him, why are you so angry the man who just bumped into you? And Francis says he knows that Red will run. He can always tell. And then he asks Logan, why are you so curious? And then asks, do you know who the baby seed mother was? Of course not, laughs Logan. I'm curious, not sick.
Seed mother?
That's what they called it, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So people just sort of just throw a shot in and then that's the end of it?
Apparently, yeah. But do they do it he doesn't know who the mother is, so is it done artificially?
Glory hole.
Just bringing up your nickname from school again.
I do like the scope of these crowd scenes. They're very big, aren't they?
Yo, the sets are massive.
Yeah. And it does look impressive, especially with those wide-angle lenses showing everything.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with those. I mean, except that it looks like 1970, but...
Well, yeah. I was looking at all these people walking around on this set, and I thought, I've been to Comic-Cons that look like this.
Yeah, there you go. So maybe it was ahead of its time.
Could be.
Yeah. So they approach a large group of people. Look at the crowd, says Francis. It's a good carousel tonight. And a voice announces that the carousel is beginning. On the wall is a giant red light. It almost looks like a flower, but it matches the shapes of the lights on everybody's hands.
This carousel sequence has got a really sinister feel to it, I think, hasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was sinister. I thought it was light and fun.
Light and fun? All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Different strokes, I guess.
Different strokes, exactly. I do like the music as well, again, in this moment.
You're a big fan of the music?
I am a big fan of the music. I think I might actually hunt it out, I think.
Ooh. You're going to Sandman that puppy.
I'm not going to do anything to a puppy. That's just wrong.
So they all
Colin?
enter an auditorium. There's laughter and chatter, and everybody seems happy about this.
Have you noticed there's no fat people in this world, are there?
Yeah, you'd think if all you did was enjoy the pleasures of life and not have to work or anything, there would be a lot more overweight people, right?
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Also,
You'd think so.
How does this work? Like, job-wise, who's going to do the shitty jobs?
It's that Star Trek thing again, isn't it? Where there's no money.
Right.
People just seem to do it out of the goodness of their heart.
Yeah.
And clearly there's jobs, because we see jobs later, don't we?
We do, yeah. And it's a job that I wouldn't volunteer for.
That's true.
Yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't work. But there you go.
No. Best not to think about it too much, I think, these kind of things.
Oh, shit, but that's our entire podcast, Paul. Thinking about it too... That's our tagline. Thinking about it too much.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, okay. Barely even watch them.
No, I'll watch them.
Okay. So voice says, Capricorn 15s, born 2244, enter the carousel. This is the time of renewal.
And it's all very psychedelic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. And the audience goes wild. As a group of people walk out onto the circular stage, and they got a red glowing symbol in the middle, and they're all robed. Be strong, and you will be renewed, says the voice.
I hear that voice all the time.
Do you?
I do.
Except yours says, be strong, and you'll be nude. You're like throwing your clothes off in Asda. Security. He's at it again.
Not since last time.
Okay. Not since you were caught by the fish fingers.
For fish fingers, yes. The things I could do with a fish stick, you know.
I don't want to know. I thought you'd probably just eat it, wouldn't you?
I don't like fish sticks, actually.
Still, no. Too exotic for you, right?
Too exotic for me. That's twice in a week you've accused me of that, you know.
I know. So they take off the hoods, and they're wearing what looks like hockey masks for some reason.
They do. I thought it was a whole bunch of Jasons standing there for a second.
What's like a flock of geese? It's a Jason of renewals.
Jason of renewals. Very good.
Maybe that's what that is.
Mm.
Yeah. So now the crowd seems to go, ooh, as if... I don't get this bit. They go, ooh, as if it's unexpected that they're wearing hockey masks.
Yeah, surely they've seen it before.
Yeah, and both Francis and Logan, they seem a little startled, but this happens all the time, so what's going on with their reactions? I don't know.
You could say that maybe they're always dressed differently, but then we see a carousel again towards the end of the movie, and it's exactly the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes no sense. No. Again, don't think about it.
Okay. Identify, the voice says. They raise their hands, palm out, so you can see the devices. They're flashing red. Rise, says the voice. And the group of people look up, and a giant glowing, sparkling white crystal descends from above. The halo around the crystal extends, and the glow surrounds the chosen people on the stage. The crowd applaud like they're at a Yes concert.
That was an odd pick.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So this was apparently one of the biggest wire sequences that was ever put to film.
Yeah, I can believe that, because then, later you're jumping ahead, but yeah.
Oh, right, okay, sorry, you had that, did you?
Well, I didn't have the bit with me, but I talk about them levitating, yeah. The stage starts to revolve. They disrobe to reveal that they're wearing tight unitards in white with red flames on them. The crowd loves this design choice, and I made a note of the same question you asked. Is it different each time? Because they seem to be amazed by it.
It would make sense if it was, but as I say, we see it again towards the end of the movie, and they're all dressed exactly the same. In fact, I think it's just the same shots that they reuse, isn't it?
Oh, maybe in the story then it is different each time, but they just cheaped out.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. I mean, if it was such a complicated wire shoot, I mean, you wouldn't want to do it more than once, would you?
No, that's true. That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of the figures on the stage starts to levitate, and another, and another. The crowd are cheering as the people rise. Then as they reach the top, they burst into flames and sparks. The crowd are yelling, "Renew! Renew!" as the people explode. Even Logan has joined in the yelling.
So, explain this to me then.
Oh, that you want me to explain? Okay.
I do,
Right.
yeah. Do people think that they're being renewed when they explode, or do they think that if they explode, they're not renewed, and the ones that don't explode renew?
Was there some that didn't explode, or did they all explode?
It seemed like there were some that didn't explode. But later we find out that, nobody gets renewed. So
Right. I think they believe that you explode and you are renewed.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, you say that.
But it's all very unclear, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So Logan gets a message on his little pager that he's got saying that there's a runner in the Great Hall at the west entrance. So he leaves to check it out. And he has a scanner that can detect the runner. Francis surprises him, and then they both go to track the runner down.
There's some great scanning acting from Logan as well, isn't there?
Yeah, he has.
He's kind of waving it around.
Yeah, I can't fault his scanning ability.
No, I like a good bit of scanning acting.
Yeah, that's what you look for in a film, is it?
Yeah, if there's no scanning, then and it's even worse when there's poor scanning.
Oh, okay. Well, nice that you got your standards.
Exactly.
As the runner steps through an archway, Logan fires and hits near the runner, who then moves back through the archway, and Logan gives chase. Now the guns are interesting.
Yeah, they practical, weren't they? They actually they're kind of like the things that you used to use to light a gas cooker, aren't they?
Yeah, but they got little green flames that come out the sides at the end. Yeah. Well,
Apparently they were a nightmare to film though. They kept misfiring or not working at all.
Okay. They look good when they do work.
Oh yeah, they do, and you can see that it's actually there.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays they'd add that flash, wouldn't they, with CG?
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
But no, they look good. But are they toying with this runner? Because they seem to be terrible shots.
Yes, I think they're toying with him.
Because they're enjoying it way too much, aren't they? I mean, Francis is obviously enjoying it way too much, obviously, but
it's weird that Logan's enjoying it, right? After all what we've just learnt about him, questioning stuff, wondering why they do what they do. And then, because they're running through the gardens and they're shooting at this runner, and then they start laughing insanely.
It's peer pressure, that's what it is.
I guess. It just seems out of character for Logan, right?
Yeah, because he is more the temperate one, isn't he?
Yeah.
Francis is more of a loon, really, isn't he?
Yeah, but at this point, they're both loon-like. But then Francis...
Loon-like?
Yeah, loon-like. I love your face in the loon-like. But then Francis shoots the runner, and the runner falls backwards over a balcony and hits the floor. And this is mirrored and intercut with the people floating and being renewed. Like, they're going up, and he's going down. Logan gets to him and reports in that the runner has been terminated. He checks the face of the runner with his device, and it doesn't match. The device says there's been a face change, and Logan confirms. And as he checks the man over, he finds a talisman, which is like an ankh.
Ankh, yeah.
Yeah. Gripped in the runner's hand. Francis reaches them, and they joke about the shooting. So it's weird also now Logan's joking about the shooting.
I think it's peer pressure. He's obviously, he's friends with Francis. Is possibly his best friend, his only friend.
So his only best friend, he feels like he should laugh at his jokes and join in with conversation with him and pretend he's interested in the things that his best friend, his only friend, that he's known for quite a good long time. Things like that, right? Yeah. Yeah.
It's called dumbing down, Colin.
Oh. Interesting.
Are you familiar with that?
Something about it seems so, natural. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I'll figure it out. So then the cleanup crew arrives on jetpacks.
Yeah, this is great, isn't it?
Why are they on jetpacks?
You'd get around faster, wouldn't you?
I suppose. Francis thinks the runner was a fool. He could have been renewed in the carousel, and now he's gone. Why do they run? So the cleaners fly over the body and apply a chemical. The body turns into mush, melts, then vanishes. Okay, this is the job. You got to worry about someone who could choose to do nothing all their life or do whatever they want, paint, be a violinist, whatever, and they choose to do this as a living.
Melt dead bodies.
Yeah, you'd be like, so that's what you want to do? Yeah, and you'd be like, oh, got another one here. Lock him up.
Somebody's got to do it.
I know someone's got to do it.
Well, maybe they don't have a choice. Maybe they're bottom of the rung people, you know.
But you have a choice. It's a life of luxury and pleasure for everybody.
But is it? Because we see some people later that don't have it so easy, don't we?
So you reckon that's kind of a lie?
I think it might be. I'll tell you what, though, whatever it is they're using on these bodies to disintegrate them, that's the kind of shake and vac I want.
Yeah, you could use that in the various things you get up to, right?
The things I could get away the things I could hide.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't think about it too much.
I'll try not to.
Okay. Later in his apartment, Logan appears to have borrowed a costume from Kate Bush.
It's very groovy, this apartment, isn't it?
Very. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like this apartment.
Oh, yeah? That's what you're going to fashion?
I want one of those robes that he's wearing.
I can see you in one of those robes, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dennis Roussos.
Don't care what the drink is, but yeah.
You remember him, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. So Logan pours himself a drink and he presses a button on a device and a man materializes. Logan shakes his head and the man vanishes.
Was it me or did the guy that vanished kind of give a...
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately. But there you go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A woman appears instead. He takes her hand, says hello, and welcomes her. He sits her on the sofa and kisses her. She pushes him away and says, please no. Logan then seems to mock her by repeating it and leads her to the bedroom. Okay, so he comes across as quite a dick at this point.
He is, but then again, I mean, he's got a giant 23rd century Tinder thing on his wall, hasn't he?
I wonder what he was going to say, but yeah. So she insists no, and he says, what's wrong? Do you prefer women? No, she says. Well, nothing. I felt sad. I put myself on the circuit. It was a mistake. So people put yourself on this thing on the circuit, and then you could materialize them in your room.
In your room, yeah.
Yeah, but so Logan didn't put himself on the circuit. He was like the shopper. So there has to be like a choice that you make to put yourself on the circuit, and then there's people not putting themselves on the circuit. It seems like there'll be more people looking than putting yourself on a circuit so that you could suddenly materialize. And you have no control of where you materialize, apparently.
Well, no, but then again, it's no different than Tinder, is it? You put yourself on Tinder and people swipe you, don't they? Yeah,
but I think you'll find that people aren't standing there waiting to be swiped. Those are photographs, Paul.
Yeah, but what I'm saying...
I know you're not au fait with this internet thing, but when you're looking at your Tinder, apparently you do.
No, I just know what it is. I don't have
those
Tinder.
People in those pictures, they're not in your phone standing there.
Yeah, but this is the 23rd century. You know, it's a logical progression from that, isn't it?
What's logic? These people, like, you have to stand there and wait for someone to suddenly... What if you're on the loo? Can you be in the circuit and on the loo?
I'm sure there's a market for that as well.
I'm sure there is. But I just don't get it. You just stand there waiting. You're like, That's really soul destroying if you just stood there all evening and no one materializes you in the room.
No one materializes you. Or you just materialize in a room and there's just 20 teenage girls just laughing at you.
Oh, brings back memories.
Oh, we've lost him. Come back to us.
Yeah, no, it just makes no sense. It's daft.
It doesn't. I'm going to say, though, he has got your
hold on.
ability.
Where are we going? Where are we going with this? Prepare myself for a gargantuan insult that's been carefully prepared and written down. And...
Not at all. I did not change it from mine to yours at all. He has got your foreplay skills, hasn't he, Colin?
Which is what?
He just says to her, let's have sex.
Okay.
What have I heard? Oh, wait, that came out wrong.
Yeah,
I didn't mean you said it to me. No.
So Logan asks her, what do you feel sad about? And she says a friend of hers put himself on the carousel and now he's gone. And he says, I'm sure he was renewed, says Logan. He was killed like the others. Why do you say killed? Why that word? Isn't that what you do? I never killed anybody in my life. Sandmen terminate runners. What's your name? Jessica. And now, it's odd now, he seems to have moved from being someone who questions stuff to someone who doesn't want to question stuff.
Almost like he's inconsistently written, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only way I can justify it is that he's a Sandman, and so he's talking to a stranger, so he has to pretend to have a Sandman way of looking at things.
He's back on the clock.
Yeah, that's the only way I can... Back on the what? Because he's on the circuit.
Clock.
Oh. But that's the only way I can justify it. But it does feel like it's a weird switch, but it keeps switching between who he is.
Yeah. In fact, the only one that doesn't really is Francis.
Yeah, he's just an ass throughout the entire film.
I don't know if he is. I mean, we'll talk about it later in the movie, but I think he's actually more complicated than people give him credit for, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. I've never killed anybody in my life, so Sandman terminate runners. What's your name? Jessica. Well, sad or not, you're beautiful. Let's have sex. And in my notes, I've written Paul's chat-up line.
We both had similar thoughts there, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know, it's the one line from this film that I always remember.
Oh, I wonder why.
But I think I saw this movie probably when I was quite young, and
you wrote it down, in case it came in use.
Well, you never know.
No, you don't. Well, you kind of do. It's not going to work. No, she says, why are you wasting my time? Why did you put yourself on the circuit? She reminds him that it was a mistake. He wonders if it's because he's a Sandman, and she's curious how a Sandman lives. Why is it wrong to run? Logan says she shouldn't be thinking these things, even though, he's thinking these earlier. You know what to do. You try like hell for renewal, or when this turns black, meaning device on his hand. That's it. But for some reason you want to be 31, then you have the same chance as everybody else, the carousel. But if you're one of the misfits, that's where I come in. Now, I don't get this line, because don't you get reborn as a baby? You don't live another year, do you? Or do you?
That's what they think, isn't it? They think that you get reborn as a baby. But I would imagine that the people that run don't want to be reborn, do they? They want to carry on.
Oh, so if you don't get chosen at the carousel, you get to live another year. You're not reborn. You get to be
so.
Got it. All right.
I do like the fact that the idea of wanting to be 31 is such a almost silly idea to him, isn't it? It's like, why would you want to be 31?
I mean, I being 25, often think that. It's way up there in the future.
You're still kicking.
Yeah. So he reaches for his gun. Jessica mentions that she didn't say she would run. She tells him that she goes red next year. Years away then. He asks her where she lives and tries to push the idea of sex again, because like Paul, he's never one to give up a good idea. Suddenly, Francis bursts in with two friends, and then Jessica leaves. Francis throws a device into the air, explodes in pink smoke, and then Logan grabs the girls. He's instantly forgotten about Jessica and apparently can breathe in pink smoke. So.
Yeah, Francis has become a 60s Batman villain.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? How's that helping anything? You're like, what the fuck, Francis? What did you do that for? Can't see anything. My eyes tearing up, and my face is covered in pink powder. And...
I think it's supposed to be some kind of drug, isn't it?
All right. So the next day, Francis and Logan are heading to work when they encounter another Sandman, all blooded up. He was chasing a runner in the cathedral when he ran into some cubs and got attacked. It does this film. It throws words in but doesn't tell you what they are.
No, you just have to figure it out as you go, don't you?
Yeah. Logan thinks somebody was helping the last runner because of the face change. And they enter a control center, and one of the operators tells Logan there's a runner in the power center. He stops to look at the display while Francis walks on. Now Francis enters another room. A machine asks him to identify himself. He does and places a disc on the machine. And meanwhile, Logan watches the runner being terminated on the scanner. He then enters the same room as Francis alone and uses the same machine. He places the belongings he collected from last night's runner, including the Ankh symbol, a talisman. The machine starts to beep but does not ask for his identity. Then it stops. Logan 5. Approach and identify.
She sounds like a slightly sexier Alexa, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Aggressive, sexy Alexa.
Yeah, there's too much enthusiasm when you said that.
What? Oh, no, shut up. No, Alexa. Alexa. Go to...
Shut up can mean refuse to talk or stop talking. False
Yeah, shut up.
as an adjective.
No, shut up.
Shut up can mean closely confined.
No, shut up.
Did that answer your question?
No, shut up.
Thanks for your feedback.
All right, you just sent no shut up to Amazon.
Yeah.
This person, Paul Wood, is rather rude. Put that down in his huge amount of data we have.
I can't catch what you can't see, pal.
You're just going to keep saying that?
Yeah, I am. That's my new catchphrase.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So the voice tells Logan to sit facing the screen. He does. Identify. There's a pulsing sound. Identity affirmed. The image of the Ankh appears on the screen, and he's asked if he can identify it. He can't. He asks what it is. The machine tells him, then asks if he can identify the word sanctuary. Again, he can't. The machine tells him that it's a pre-catastrophe code word used for a place of immunity. Logan, like the rest of us, is confused.
This felt a bit like you trying to explain hashtags to me.
Oh, right, yeah. You had that same tortured look.
I did, yeah.
The object is identified with the code word sanctuary. Both relate to runners who have not been accounted for. It says there are 1,056 unaccounted runners. Logan finds this impossible. Logan asks if anybody has ever reached a renewal. But everyone believes they do. The voice simply says your question has been answered. It then authorizes him to search outside of the dome. Mm-hmm. There's nothing outside, says Logan. The voice tells him to find Sanctuary and destroy. Logan asks what if he needs help from another Sandman. The voice refuses this request. He must begin by pretending to be a runner and seek Sanctuary. But Logan points out he is only a 6. He's not close to renewal. Oh, that was a bad thing to say. A red light appears, and Logan seems to be in pain for a second. When he looks at his hand device, he sees that it is now flashing. His life clock has been sped up.
So did the machine physically age him, or just change the colour of his crystal?
Physically aged him, I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
Like, and anyway, age is just, it's not really like, if he's got 6 years and everyone goes, oh, you're 6 years older and all the records changed, it doesn't matter what you feel like, right?
Yeah, I suppose, didn't he say he's got another 4 years left?
Yeah.
And so I suppose you don't really notice 4 years, do you? I mean, you wouldn't look that much different, would you?
4 more years, and asks if he'll get them back, but the voice refuses to answer. He must take the Ankh as identification. Logan has no choice, so he takes it.
Yeah.
Later, he finds Francis reclining in a steam pool.
This gym looks friendly, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're kind of Jim, right?
It was friendly.
Yeah, you like friendly gyms.
Yeah, everyone's just hanging out, doing gymnastics.
Yeah, I remember you were always talking about friendly Jim.
Friendly Jim.
Friendly girls, right?
Yeah, I used to see him in the park every Sunday.
Yeah. Feeding the pigeons.
Well, that's what he said he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a weird way to do it, though. But...
Yeah, with his cock out.
No. That was fine. I just thought it was weird that that he was feeding them.
Go on, where are you gonna go with this?
Cauliflower.
Oh, okay.
The cot was fine.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was.
Oh, yeah, you liked it, did you? Logan asks Francis if he's ever seen anybody renewed. Francis laughs. Logan insists. Of course, says Francis, but then can't answer if he's seen anybody he knew. Logan leaves, and Francis kind of looks a little worried about his friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I would say he's feeling betrayed, but I don't think he's feeling betrayed at this point. I think he's just worried, isn't he?
Yeah. Jessica enters, and he called her there. She says the answer is still no. You can have any woman in the city. What do you really want? He shows her his red flashing device. Ooh,
I bet he does. Yeah.
He tells her he's going to run and needs her help. He shows her the Ankh. He tells her he got it from a runner, but now it's different because it's him. She doesn't believe him. I've never heard of a Sandman running, and I've never heard of Sanctuary either. He drops that in to see her reaction. And it startles her, and then she runs from his apartment.
That whole scene's shot very strangely, isn't it? It's almost like a play.
Yeah.
There's very little cutting, and you get a lot of wide shots where you can see the two of the actors playing off each other.
Right. Yeah, taking advantage of the widescreen, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Later, Jessica walks through the square to meet some people. Now Logan is secretly following. And one guy tells her where to meet them. They say she doesn't seem so sure and they're sorry, but he's heard of Sanctuary, and that makes him dangerous for us all. And she agrees they're going to kill Logan.
I'm pretty sure that some of these people are below 30 years old.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they've been very lucky.
I think they've had tough paper rounds.
Yeah.
Some of them, yeah.
That'll do it to you.
It will.
Francis enters the control center and takes over for one of the operators. Jessica knocks on Logan's door. She says she wants to help him. She takes him out, and we see the other people in the group are following them. She stops him and says they have to talk. But Logan gets a message. There's another runner in the cathedral. They get in a transporter, although he tells her to go home, but she says she'd rather be with him. And then the others are watching. They don't know why she's changed the plan. Back in the control center, Francis sees Logan is going to the cathedral and decides to give him a hand.
Yeah.
Back at the transporter, the two guys have been following Logan, drag a girl out of the transport and climb in.
This back projection's not great, is it?
No, it's not brilliant. And we get model shots again.
I think the model shots aren't too bad. It's the back projection that really takes you out of it, I think.
You have a problem with poor back projection, don't you?
I do. I don't like matte lines.
I don't know. He was funny in the 70s.
I thought he was that Private Dick.
Matt Lines?
Yeah, Matt Lines, Private Dick.
Yeah. Sometimes he went public. That's what finished his career.
Yeah, that's why you don't see him anymore.
No, right? Sheesh.
Put it away.
That was his catchphrase.
Put it away, Sam.
Logan says the cubs are the wild ones because that's the way they are brought up. I wish I'd known my mother, says Jessica out the blue for no reason whatsoever. Logan laughs and wonders where she gets such ideas.
Is that why he laughs?
Yeah, I assume so, because you don't talk about that thing, right?
No.
To get out the transport and the place is abandoned, Logan goes first. They enter and the door shuts behind them. They see a girl. Jessica says, don't be afraid. As they're talking, the girl steals Jessica's bracelet and they go to run after her, but Logan stops her. It might be a decoy.
That's kids for you, though.
Yeah, little bastards.
They just take.
Logan scans the... All right. Carry on.
Yeah.
Logan scans the area. As he steps in, a group of people surround them. The lead, called Billy, reveals he's the one that cut up the Sandman yesterday. They try to grab him, but Logan fires, and they run off, leaving Billy behind. And finally, Billy runs off. Now, this whole scene reminds me of that horrible Star Trek episode.
Oh, Miri.
Yeah.
Bark on the head.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate that one.
No, I'm not being funny. Billy's under 15, is he?
Well, it doesn't matter. He's not part of the city, right?
Yeah, but no, all the Cubs they're called Cubs because they're under 15.
I thought they were just called Cubs because that's the team they played for.
Nice American joke for you. Yeah. No, they're called Cubs because they're all supposed to be under 15. Because doesn't he say to them? He says to Billy that once you turn 15, you'll be expelled. And
that's true, but fair enough. These people actually have had a hard life.
Yeah.
Because they live in this abandoned area, scrounging for food. So
doesn't one of the Sandmen in the Sandman office? Doesn't
That's
he?
what it's called.
Yeah, Sandman office.
Sandman office.
He refers to it as a residence for violent delinquents, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did we go to school there?
I think we did, yeah.
They're a bit daddy-o as well, aren't they, these guys?
That's why another reason they remind me of the kids in that Star Trek episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
So Logan uses a scanner and finds the runner. The runner pleads with him. Logan tells her he wants to help her and shows her the Yank. Meanwhile, Francis is watching.
He is.
Logan gives the woman a grenade of some sorts and tells her how to use it, and they move on, leaving her. Francis sees the runner, and he kills her.
Yeah, she milks that death a bit as well, doesn't she?
She does. She's going for it. Why didn't she use the grenade?
Well, she's forgotten about it. Like we did 2 seconds after he gave it to her.
Yeah, she could have used it. She's thrown at him.
And again, she tells him, she says to Logan that she's 22.
Well, people looked older in the 70s.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you never noticed that? We've had this conversation before.
Oh yeah, all the haircuts and everyone smoked and yeah. Okay, yeah.
She should have thrown the grenade at him and gone, "Time's run out for you, Sandman." But no, she doesn't.
It's a very good
She
line.
just dies. Thanks. She dies. Anyway, another part of the cathedral, Logan and Jessica hear the runner scream. It doesn't seem to bother them that much.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica reveals that she was taking Logan to be killed and that she didn't believe him, but she does now. And he asks her to take him to Sanctuary or to her friends, but she still won't. And they see the little girl and she gives Jessica a bracelet back. Ah.
Yeah, she gives her a bracelet back and then she looks down and realises she's nicked her shoes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Logan opens the cathedral door to head back. He's going to get a new face. Suddenly decided this.
Yeah, we suddenly we can do this.
Well, you could do it because of that person.
Yeah, I gather that, but you know.
Why didn't he do this earlier?
Yeah, exactly.
Just do that first.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe because now Francis has seen him.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, all right.
I don't know.
We'll go with that.
Weird.
We'll go with that.
The person who helped the runner. He thinks somebody there will help him. Maybe there is, says Jessica, and goes with him. Or maybe he just goes for information, really.
Yeah.
The two guys have been following them, watch them leave. Logan enters the doctor's place. The doctor shows him the machine. His assistant guides him to the table. Outside, the doctor is annoyed that Jessica brought him there, but Jessica tells him that Logan is a runner. The machine lowers over Logan. And there's a phone call. The doctor's attitude changes, and he uses the machine to cut through Logan's uniform. And the doctor is trying to kill Logan, but Jessica knocks him over. Logan and the doctor have fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs?
Mm.
It's all very Bondish, this, isn't it, with the lasers and everything?
Yeah, it's like that excellent Die Another Day, which we recently did in an episode that everyone should download and listen to because it's good.
There's not many people doing that. No, it you know me, I love a laser.
Hey, I've heard that about you.
Mm. Yeah, we did that gag as well. Yeah,
I'm just saying. No, that's what I mean. I've heard that about you. I did in the last podcast.
You didn't listen to it.
Wasn't a gag. No, I never do.
You don't even listen to me when I'm talking to you.
Sorry, were you talking?
Yeah. Too shy.
Sorry, what?
What? Yeah.
The doctor is knocked into the machine and is cut to pieces.
He is. He's diced, isn't he?
Yeah. Francis bursts in. He says he saw Logan let a runner go. Logan knocks Francis over and runs for it. And Jessica knows a place to escape to. And they enter a place that's full of smoke, red lights, and naked bodies, and lots of touching, and everything is in slow motion. And then Goldsmith goes crazy with the plinkety plonks.
It's called the Love Shop.
Love Shop.
What's the name of it? Yeah, the Love Shop.
Got a B-52 song in my head now. Love Shack. Well,
yeah. It's certainly an interesting place, this, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's all very trippy, and it's all in slow motion because Francis runs in there, and now he's in slow motion too.
I wonder if you can get bulk orders in.
I don't think they worry about your size.
Well, there's no fat people in this future, so
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, is it me, or are they all wearing body stockings, or are they all naked? It's hard to tell.
I think it's both. It's you, and they're all wearing body stockings.
What? You'll have to run that by me again.
You just said, is it me, or are they all wearing body stockings? It is you,
so
they are all wearing body stockings.
So you're saying that I'm seeing nudity where there isn't any?
You always do, right?
I'm sure I saw some...
I've seen the way you watch Blue Peter. Oh, that was a weird laugh.
Oh, Janet Ellis.
Wow, specific too.
Yeah, I can be specific for you if you like. No, I'm sure I saw some dangly bits in this bit.
Okay. Well, anyway.
It's an interesting place. You'd shop there, wouldn't you? At the Love Shop.
What did they sell? I mean, I didn't see any, aisles and products.
Didn't see any what?
Just people. I didn't see any aisles.
Aisles?
I could take my shopping cart down and stuff like that. Shopping trolley.
Where are you going to wheel that?
Yeah, I mean... I didn't. So why is it called a shop? What are you buying?
Love.
And if it's people, can you just use that bloody Tinder thing that he was using?
Maybe maybe it's specific for
niches.
I was thinking perverts.
Okay.
There's got to be perverts in the future, hasn't there?
Niche is just French for pervert.
Yeah, that's true. You can't just do away with perverts, can you?
I guess not. In fact, there'd probably be more, right? Because you can indulge your pleasures.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you know you're going to be renewed, so...
So what the hell?
Yeah.
Catch it all.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
The place is getting better and better.
Suddenly that dying at 30 is not looking too bad, is it?
No. Probably get more done.
Get what? What?
You probably have more of a life living up to 30 than most people do now. Living up to 100.
I'm not planning on living up to 100. I'll be lucky if I see 50 at this rate, Colin. I'll be lucky if I see the end of this podcast.
They do go on a bit. You're right.
You're supposed to edit these things, you know.
I can only do so much.
I know. Anyway, go on.
They run to a long metal staircase outside a metal wall and start making their way down. Mm-hmm. Logan says there's no going back now. They make their way through the back of some alleys to meet in a secret location.
Mm-hmm.
And now she tells him he should stay behind him. It's a reversal of the cathedral situation. The voice tells Logan to put his hands on his head. Jessica is told to walk into a light with Logan behind him. Lighted spears are pointed at his head. Oh, they don't believe him when he tells them he's a runner. The spears are scorching to the touch.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought they were just squirting gas in their face.
I thought they were hot. Like burning. No?
You thought they were hot? Oh, right.
Yeah, like red burning. No? Alright.
Alright.
Holly appears from the doctors. And I don't mean like, the green stuff that gets wheeled out at Christmas time. I mean the doctor's assistant.
We should say as well that Holly is Farrah Fawcett as well.
Oh yeah, That's true. We should. You're right. She tells him that Logan killed the doctor because suddenly she has the worst memory ever.
It's an odd performance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like she's
stoned.
Possibly. It is weird because Jessica pleads with her to remember that the other Sandman did it, the one that was chasing Logan. He was there, and what happened. Mm-hmm. And Holly remembers. Finally, Holly remembers that the Sandman was after Logan. He is really running, but it's odd that she doesn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
A voice says to pass him through. He's told to follow a tunnel to the end. He's not at the sanctuary yet. Once he reaches the end, there's no going back. Logan tells Jessica to return. She shouldn't go with him, but she wants to see sanctuary. Is he doing this because he doesn't want her to see him destroy the sanctuary?
Well, this is what I made a note that so up to this point, Logan's still on board with the plan.
Yeah.
Until she wants to go with him, because he's starting to care for her, and he knows that if she goes with him, there's no turning back for her, and she'll end up being terminated, won't she?
Oh, I also wondered if she went with him, she'd see what his real mission was about, and so she wouldn't want to be with him.
Yeah, it could be a bit of both, I think. Yeah.
But you're still green, he says. You've got plenty of time left. Talking about the device on her hand, not colour of her face.
Green,
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I like that.
But it doesn't matter. She wants to be with him wherever he goes. And then an explosion goes off and an army of Sandmen appear. Francis is leading them. Logan and Jessica run. And we see that Holly is dead.
We do die. I was quite disappointed at that.
Yeah. I mean, she might not be dead. She probably just can't remember.
Well, I mean, the expression on her face doesn't change, does it?
That's true. That's true. Logan and Jessica run. Francis pleads with him. Francis tells Logan, come back, but Logan opens fire on him. They run past pipes and corridors and they reach an end, and a voice tells them to use the key. They use the anchor that Logan took from the runner, and he drops it because they're struggling to open the door.
Yeah, and he drops it in 2 inches of water and they can't find it.
No, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
The door opens and closes just before Francis can reach them. Now they're inside what looks like an oil refinery or a power station. I mean, it's under the city, but it looks unused. Francis finds the anchor key on the floor. Logan and Jessica make their way through and they go down the steps of the oil refinery or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Francis follows. He finds them and he shoots, missing but destroying a water pump. A surge of water sends Logan flying. Jessica's caught up in it and they're pushed along by the fierce current. Oh, I hate an angry raisin. They reach a metal door, clamber through and shut it behind him. They're on a mechanical elevator. Logan pushes a lever and rises to the top. They step off the elevator and find themselves in caves of snow and ice. It's freezing cold, and they find some animal hides that are just conveniently left behind. They put those on.
When they find those convenient animal skins that are left around,
Yeah.
Logan says to Jessica, "Let's take our clothes off first before they freeze on us." Smooth.
Yeah, I told you, he never gives up.
He doesn't. No, he's gonna get there in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And he does. And he's end.
Yeah. Suddenly, a very chatty silver robot appears. He claims to be more than a machine, more than a man, more than a fusion. He's called Box. Logan questions him.
But is he related to Box from Star Cops, do you think? Do you think this is what Box from Star Cops evolved into?
So evolved from a little box into a giant fucking robot.
Could be. Adding stuff every so often, you know.
So it went bigger. So they started off miniaturized and then went, oh, it's a little small. Can't we make it 3 times the size?
He wanted arms, he wanted a face, you know.
Unable to go upstairs.
Well, yeah, no different then, is he, really?
You can just carry him. Can't carry this guy.
Yeah, he could be Box.
No, not having that. You're an idiot. Logan questions him, but Box is annoyingly cryptic. Box tells him to follow it. They enter a corridor and see bodies frozen in ice cages. How did they get there? Logan asks. Same as the other food, replies Box. But then the food stopped coming and they did instead, so I stored them here.
So, are these all the people that have tried to escape from the city?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, they've gone to seek sanctuary.
So why did he strip them before he frees them?
You don't keep your food clothed, do you?
Well, I mean, you don't take the skin off the chicken, do you?
No, we take the feathers off.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I walked into that one, didn't I?
I mean, we do. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. We just leave them on.
Yeah.
That's the
no wonder
flavour.
you don't like you. Okay.
That's the flavour, yeah.
So Box raises his cutting and drilling weapons. It's my job to freeze you. Logan fights the robot, which appears to enjoy its job way too much.
He is. He's waving his gun around and everything, isn't he?
Yeah.
Laughing at one point as well.
Yeah, he's insane, this robot.
Mm-hmm.
But similar to Logan was when he was chasing that runner. So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know. But the ice roof collapses onto the robot and Logan and Jessica escape. They step out the cave and they see the sun rising, but they don't know what a sun is.
They don't, do they? They're quite shocked at what it is.
Yeah. Jessica realizes that they must be outside. Mm-hmm. They see trees, waterfalls, grass. Or grass.
Grass?
Why
grass. They saw grass, did they? All right.
Yeah, it's probably how you say it now. You.
I said grass.
Yeah, and feel a warmth for the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Francis is still chasing Logan. I'd have given up by now.
Yeah, so would I. To be honest with you, I'd have given up as soon as he walked down them stairs. I'm like,
yeah,
I'll just say I killed him.
Yeah, that's what I do too. No. So he makes his way through the now collapsing ice caves and sees the remains of the robot. Logan and Jessica clamber through the bushes for hours and hours while Francis finally sees the sun. Jessica panics as a lizard goes near. They've no idea of the outside, and night falls, it gets cold, and they rest. As they hug, Logan says, "It all made sense until Box." Yeah, Logan, you're not far wrong there, mate.
He's true.
Yeah, it's true. The next day, they both find a river and water, and they dive in.
You know there's probably fish poo in that.
Isn't there fish poo in everything you dive in?
I hope there's no fish poo in the swimming pool.
Oh, I bet there's something in there.
It's probably poo, but...
Yeah. Which is worse, human or fish?
Ooh. That's a question that I battle with every day, to be honest.
Is it?
Yeah, which is human? Which is human?
I think you'll find the humans are human and the fish are fish.
Which is human, fish or poo?
Yeah. Let's figure it out. On today's episode.
Poo. Human poo probably works.
Human poo, probably, yeah, I would think so.
But then fish poo, I mean, fish poo's tiny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can get in places. You don't, you know.
Could do, yeah. I'll
go fish poo. I've changed my mind.
Good. Glad we cleared that up. Jessica notices that the perm crystals are clear. The life clocks have no power outside to the city.
Mm-hmm. He seems genuinely happy here as well. Do you think he's not faking it anymore now?
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Finally, Jessica agrees to have sex. And all it took was for him to speed up his life cycle, turn against the Sandman, kill a doctor, attack his friends, smash a robot to death, flee the city, and spend 2 days without water. By that point, I'd be too knackered to do anything.
I don't know. I've done more than that.
Really?
Nah, actually, no, I haven't. No. It's way too much effort, really, isn't it?
He's right.
Yeah.
He'd be like, nah, you're too hard to get.
But then again, it's Jenny Agutter.
As they reach a small hill, they see a building in the distance. They move towards the monument. As they get closer, they also see a Romanesque building covered in weeds and vines, and it looks like the Capitol building in DC.
This stuff looks really good, doesn't it? I mean, I know it's all matte paintings, but
they're nice matte paintings.
They are. They look really good.
Yeah. I wonder what the people are like, asked Jessica. And when they enter, they see a towering statue of Abraham Lincoln. I don't know what they're like, says Logan, but fuck me, they were tall.
Good one.
He does it. He doesn't say that.
This is actually as powerful as the ending of Planet of the Apes, isn't it?
Is it?
Don't you think so? But yet, no one remembers this.
No, that's true. They don't. Yeah.
It's because it's not got Chuck in it. I wasn't going anywhere with that. I was just...
Okay. All right.
Just an observation, you know.
Logan says he's never seen a face like that and realizes it must be what somebody old looks like. They make their way through a cemetery. They've never seen one before.
Mm-hmm.
They enter another building and Logan hears a noise. He picks up some wood as a weapon. There's somebody in a room. And a cat suddenly runs from the doorway. Logan opens the doorway and they step in. They see an old man. He watches them. Who are you? They ask. The old man says he can't remember his name. Logan asks him if he can see his hand. The old man has no device there.
No.
They're curious about his craggy face and his white hair. They've never seen anybody like that before. And they ask him if he's alone. And he says no. He has all these cats.
Yeah, and Jessica asks if she can touch his cracks.
Yes.
She does. I'm not making it up. She does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, Peter Ustinov pretty much improvised most of his lines for this.
Yeah, well, not surprising.
Go on.
No, it's just not surprising, that's all. I'm just going to leave it there.
All right.
They don't know about cats either.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, there's no cats in the... Even though the cats, they'd be perfect. I mean, you only live to your 30. Cats only live for so long, so...
Yeah,
your cat wouldn't die before you. You'd probably die at similar ages.
Yeah.
So...
Cat could bury you. They're good at that.
Yeah. So... Or they wouldn't need to use those people on jets. They would just let the cats eat the people.
Yeah.
The old man talks about the different names of the cats for hours.
It does go on a bit, this, doesn't it?
Logan asks how long he's been there and is anybody else around, and he says others have passed according to his mother and father.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, Logan and Jessica are amazed. You know your parents. And the old man has to see their hands. He sees the device on it and he wants one. Jessica offers the ankh. They decide to rest there. Jessica wants to move on afterwards. Logan tells her that the sanctuary, it doesn't really exist. It's just an idea. But Jessica insists it must be there. They look around the places, the paintings and the books. Suddenly, Francis appears and he grabs Jessica. And he's completely loony now, right?
Yeah, he's gone full on loon. You know some of these paintings. It's
a full loon.
Yeah, it's a full loon. One of these paintings was supposed to be Nixon, you know. And Ustinov was meant to have a line where he said, he looked a bit tricky, didn't he?
But they nixed it?
They cut it, yeah. Too close, I think they felt at the time.
Okay. He drags her into another room. Logan notices she's missing and goes to look for her. Francis has her on the balcony. He points his gun at Logan. He's going to kill him. Logan tells him, look at your palm, see the truth. Francis yells that it's a lie and jumps off the incredibly high balcony, landing and rolling.
And then two stuntmen have a fight, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And Francis tries to spear Logan with a flag. Finally, Logan knocks Francis down, and Francis dies in Logan's arms. His last words are, Logan, you've renewed.
Yeah, Francis didn't get much for all his trouble, did he? All that trekking through the desert. He just got the shaft. I'll tell you another thing as well about Peter Ustinov's performance. Didn't it remind you a little bit of Wilfrid? Wilfrid? Elmer Fudd.
Shh, I'm hunting rabbits.
I know. Didn't it remind you a little bit of Wilfrid Hyde White in Buck Rogers?
Oh, that same kind of making it up as I go along, eccentric, not really the kind of... I can see that.
It seems like at times that they're feeding him lines that are obviously scripted, not knowing what he's going to come back with.
Right.
And they're just keeping rolling for as long as he wants to talk.
Right. Yeah. It's true. I agree. They bury Francis in the cemetery. Logan tells Jessica that they're going back. They need to tell the people what they've learned. Jessica argues with him. They'll never be believed. Logan says if he doesn't go back, the killing will continue. And if he doesn't go back to stop that, then he can't go on living with it. Logan tells the old man they're leaving, and they decide to take him with them. He's evidence that people do grow old. What about the cats?
I was thinking that as well. Who's going to feed his cats?
Yeah. Terrible. Should report them.
Should. If there was anyone left to report it to.
That's true. They make the long journey back, and the old man never stops talking. I'd have ditched him halfway back.
I actually wrote, do you think he talks all the way to the city?
Yeah, constantly. Just diarrhea. Oh. They discuss the concept of husband and wife around a fire.
And she seems up for it more than he does, doesn't she?
Yeah, he's like, well, let's just take a time. Let's think about this. We don't want to rush into anything, you know. I've got what I wanted.
Wow.
Finally.
Wow.
That's what he says. That's his kind of attitude. It's not mine. It's his.
Okay. All right.
They re-enter the city through the water power system, but the old man can't make it through. So Logan and Jessica tell him to wait, and they'll go and bring the people to him.
How long would he have stayed there if they hadn't come back? Do you think?
Well, yeah, that's what I was wondering. So they swim under and through the water system, emerging in a power station. They make their way through the power station and into the city. A carousel is about to begin. Logan yells at them that they don't have to go and that they can live. I mean, he comes across as batshit crazy at this point.
He does. He's not selling it to everybody, is he?
No.
He's like the preacher in Life of Brian, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah. And not doing his cause any good. Really. He shows them his clear crystal.
Your Honour.
The people ignore him. Jessica urges him to follow him, but the Sandman grab them and drag them to an interrogation. This machine asks him where Sanctuary is. Logan tells him there's no place, all frozen. Logan resists the interrogation. He keeps repeating old man and ruins, that there is no sanctuary. The strength of resistance somehow overpowers the machine, like Captain Kirk negotiating with a robot.
Seriously, I wrote he Captain Kirks it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
It is like that. Except, usually in Star Trek, there's a logic behind, like, he detects the flaw in the logic of the robot. This doesn't make any sense why this machine doesn't just go, okay.
I was waiting for the machine to go, so what is love?
Yeah, it's like he doesn't. So you keep saying there's no sanctuary. You know what? We'll just send another one.
Yeah, because it's not like they haven't got many, is it?
I know. So I don't understand why it suddenly gets confused. Logan grabs a gun from one of his guards and shoots his way out as the computer and the entire building now starts to explode.
Yeah, it's destroyed the set time, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's kind of over the top for a rock. It's just machine. Just calm down. There's no sanctuary. Why are you exploding? It's not confusing.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense, does it?
No. The place explodes and the people flee to the surface, and they just happen to flee to where Peter Ustinov is stood.
There's only that one door, obviously.
Yes, and then so they must have all swam through that thing.
Yeah.
But none of them are wet.
Just go with it.
Okay.
All right.
There they see the old man, and they crowd around him as the buildings in the distance, some reason, explode. A young man reaches out to touch him. Then all the crowd want to. Logan and Jessica watch and wave at the old man, who waves back. Then the dome explodes, and as the credits roll, we see the smouldering carousel building, which has the people floating superimposed over it.
He's got it made here. They're just groping him, aren't they?
Yeah, it's usually the old man doing the groping.
Especially in the 70s. I'll tell you what, though, that their other reaction could have been they could have just killed him.
That's true. Wah! Killed an unbeliever.
Yeah, exactly. Beat him to death.
Yeah.
With
and
his own beard.
How do you beat someone to death with a beard?
It takes a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that is the end of Logan's Run. So, Paul.
Yes, Colin.
What do you think of Logan's Run?
I think that there's so much to recommend this film.
You're just going to end there.
I've got a bit more.
All right.
I absolutely love the look of this film. Set designs, the 70s future fashion. I think it's great. I love all that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the music is some of Jerry Goldsmith's finest. I think the actors all suit the roles. Even Peter Ustinov, who's clearly chewing the scenery, he's very watchable. I think the central idea is really compelling, you know, that antiseptic future where population control has become almost a religious regime. It's all really interesting. And the second half of the film, while we get to see the overgrown outside world, that's incredibly cinematic, I think. It's quite powerful at times, I think. And it's good contrast to the, you know, the sterile, sort of brightly coloured city that we see in the first half of the movie. Mm-hmm. So I love this movie. I think it's fantastic. It's one of my favourites, and it's a definite hit for me, I'm afraid.
Why are you afraid?
Because I get the impression that you're going to disagree with me.
I'm not really. I'm less enthusiastic about it than you are. I think there's huge flaws in the logic of the backstory and the setup of it. I don't find Logan's character consistent through the film. Mm-hmm. And I think the film grinds to a halt when it hits Peter Ustinov. And I think the reason that they've hired Peter Ustinov and they let him ad-lib is because they realised that the whole story just grinds to a halt and they needed something to cover that up. Something over the top and interesting to carry it through. Mm-hmm. And the ending feels very rushed. I don't believe the the machine computer exploding and getting confused just because Logan keeps saying there's no sanctuary and it can't understand why there is no sanctuary. And that doesn't make any sense to me. And that robot is weird. It's like it's from a different film, the box. But I do enjoy it. I like the concept of it, even though, like I said, there's some flaws in the logic of it. But I get the idea, and I like the model work, even though it looks like models, but I like it for what it is. I enjoy Jenny Ogata.
Don't we all? Oh, we did.
We did. Well, I still do.
Mm-hmm. on those cold nights.
Yeah. So, for me it's a hit, but I'm less enthusiastic about it than you are. What are we doing next?
Well, next time we're going to do something for spooky Halloween time, aren't we?
We are. We're doing Schindler's List. We're going to be doing In the Mouth of Madness, another John Carpenter film.
A second one.
Yeah, this one's from 1994. And
that's a bad sign.
Yeah. I've never seen it.
Neither have I.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. This makes a mockery of a whole "is it better back then" theory of a show, but okay.
Not necessarily. We do films all the time that we haven't seen.
Usually one of us has seen them.
Oh, well, this will be a first.
Yeah, okay. I thought you would have seen this.
No, we're both coming in cold.
Not the first time.
I know.
But if you'd like to suggest a film or TV show, then you can send us an email at retrospection@email.com. You can also reach out to us on Twitter @retrospecky, and you can also find us on Facebook. And if you'd like to hear some of the songs and the themes from the movies and TV shows we've reviewed, you can check out the playlist on Spotify. And please, if you get the chance, rate and review us on whichever platform you listen to the podcast. And you can also sponsor us to keep our old episodes online at patreon.com/retrospection.
And I'd like to say that I promise not to get sick again for quite some time.
You're always sick.
All right, ill.
Thank you for downloading this episode and listening. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.